Hi everybody, it's Thursday evening. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Modz, and welcome to my live stream. Hope everybody's fine. Everybody's had a good couple of weeks since I last spoke to you. We've got some crew members in tonight, so let me bring them up.
Hello.
So we have Adrian.
Hello.
And we have Chris Davies.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the routemaster legend, Dave Say.
Hello. Thanks for inviting us, Mark.
No problem.
It's a pleasure to be here tonight. Can't stop long tonight, unfortunately, because I've got company here tonight. So obviously I want to start you off and congratulate you on your channel, because it's doing well. It's doing really well. And congratulate your missus on her channel as well, because that's doing really well. The Yorkshire Crafter, she's doing marvelous things.
Yeah.
So everybody had a good week so far?
I've had a good week today, dog.
Well, it's been a bit like that for me this week, but it's getting there.
Right. Just a few things. This channel is for ages 14 and over. So if you're under 14, yes, you can watch, but please don't comment. And if we do say something, then, you know, it is 14 and over. Also, the thing that's going around the world at the moment, we are not allowed to say on any videos, any live streams or channels. So please don't put it in any of the comments, or else the comment will probably definitely be removed. If you didn't know about it, that's fine, but we're just not allowed to say it. So each one of us through our videos all week have been saying we cannot say this particular thing that is going around the world at the moment. And so it's I don't know why YouTube have done that, but they seem to have done it.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Especially when it's the news is absolutely full of it.
Yeah. But YouTube have to cover the backside, I think. So let's go. Let's have a look at some of the chat. My laptop's been slow tonight.
It's like you want, Mark.
Right. It just needs to clean. Right, P40F20, good evening all. Good evening, P40F20.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah.
And we have Yorkshire Crafter. This is my day life. Good evening, P40.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
P40F20, hi, Yorkshire Crafter. Actually, look at this comment. She's dancing. Just curious, what is P40F20? What does it mean?
I don't know.
Actually, it's revealed. Go on, Dave.
No, go on.
He says Curtis P-40F production block 20.
Ah, interesting.
That's something we didn't know.
It's probably what he's done in his job, or what he's doing in his job, probably.
Yeah, and I thought it was one of them radio ham signals.
Oh yeah,
because R2D2 was Real 2 Dialogue 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's another one as well. There's PAU 61640 or something. I can't remember what.
Right.
Yeah. PA.
Yeah, I know that.
Hi, the far. Hi, dear. She's in the bedroom watching the stream and doing some colouring in.
Yeah.
Soon going to be 3, unfortunately, because I'm going to be going soon. But I'll hang about for 20 minutes or so.
I don't. You're going off, Dave, to put your frock on. That's why.
Don't tell everybody.
Where everyone else want to join in, then you see, Dave.
P40F20, the usual suspects, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're just missing. Missing Fleetwood.
Yeah, he'll be there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I did send him the link earlier because I sent it to everybody on the.
Group.
Yeah.
Thought that would be easier.
Yeah.
So thanks, Dave. Oh, that must be the comment on her channel.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant channel. Absolutely brilliant. So,
So-
she's so calm and so relaxing when she's making the.
I'll sub to that channel now, actually.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
calm and so relaxing when she's doing the diamond painting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
obviously she's telling us about her week and everything, and it's lovely. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm channel now.
When she first started, if you watch some of her early videos,
Yeah,
you could hardly hear her because she's got a very, very low voice.
Yeah.
She never projects a voice or anything.
Yeah.
And we're getting comments of, we can't hear you, or we can't hear what's going on and what you're talking about. And we went through months trying to get it sorted.
Yeah.
And she was doing it on her phone. Then she tried this headset with a microphone. We tried all these different ways. So we finally got her a USB microphone, and it solved the problem. Fantastic. She even tried using a microphone on a really good webcam. That didn't work. So we finally got it sorted.
So USB microphone is the way forward then, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah. That one as well.
You can get them in Amazon, Dave.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll have a
You can get
look.
one like this. This is what I use. Mine's an AUX though.
Oh yeah. Just a
That
little
just
one.
clicks on anywhere on your
Somewhere there, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're what people use in television, and they're absolutely fantastic. But you can get a USB one
Yeah. Oh.
on Amazon. So I think World of Wayne's got one in his shop.
Yeah.
You can get. So are you thinking of getting one?
Yeah, I'm going to have a look, I think. I'll have a look. It won't be for a while yet, though, because I've got some large outgoings at the moment. So,
Hey, put on your list. Then someone might put it for you.
well, I'll maybe pop it in my wish list. Yeah,
Like someone bought for me today. Like I can't believe that though. That's so overwhelming.
that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing, Chris.
Yeah, like I want to say thank you to whoever bought something. The speaker stands on my wish list. Thank you for that. Whoever it is, a legend. Because they're in my wish list. I didn't inspect them today. It's like odd. My buzzer goes right. My door thing. Like this guy speaks to me. Says, "Oh, I'm done delivering." I thought, "What have I ordered?" And then my buzzer ordered something for me. Thank you for that, guys. Whoever it is.
That's brilliant.
I can't.
Watching you, Chris.
Yeah. No, thank you. It means a lot.
I do have a wish list, which is in the description on this live as well. But if not, hang on. I did do this earlier. I'm getting used to StreamYard now. There we go. That's my wish list.
Ah.
So yeah, I haven't got much in it, but it's just a start off, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dresses in it for yourself, right, Mark?
Pardon?
Put a couple of frocks in it for yourself.
Couple of frocks.
That you don't want to see. That'll blind you.
Yeah.
My sister tried doing that to me when I was a kid. Oh, I want you to wear this. I'm like, I'm not bloody wearing it. Don't go there. Something I have got though, which I said last night. If anybody is wanting the number for D'Agostini and Model Space, this is the number.
Whoa.
I think I got that in my phone as well.
Yeah.
I got a different one.
You got a different one?
Yeah.
We ought to do this with the Hachette number and Hachette email, aren't we? Because they have a new number and new email, don't they now?
Yeah, it's all 333 number.
Maybe you could get it up for Sunday, Dave, if you've got it.
That's the one I got.
I don't think the 033 number works anymore.
I'll give it a quick ring then.
Yeah.
See if it
I had
works.
to call the other day about the tank, and that's the number I used, and it was for D'Agostini, but they did have a thing where you press the button for Model Space, and it went right through. I spoke to a lovely lady who sorted out my issues.
Mark,
yeah.
that's actually the number for Modz Space I just rang, and that's the number which I've been using for a long time, and it still works.
Right.
Jolly good.
Right. No, well, but yeah, that's the number I used if anybody's wanting it.
In my stream on.
Hide that now.
It
There we
could be the new central number which they ring, because then you've got like, okay, yes, DXD or model space or X-Wing.
Generic number,
Yeah.
but the one I got.
Like the number I give at Farshette, that's the main number. It's not just for the routemaster, it's not just for the Terminator, it's not just for the Spitfire. It is the main branch. Instead of you getting it to a service person just doing the Spitfire or the Terminator or the routemaster.
Yeah.
Is a general person ring up, Rocky. I want to talk about this part work. Then you can give the account number if you're trying to order issues. Lee say you can go on the right page instead of if you ring a particular number out for the routemaster, but you want to talk about the Terminator, then they're probably already on the page for the routemaster.
Yeah.
Then they got to change. Hang on, they got to change screen to the next information.
Yeah.
But I think model space changing warehouses and stuff. I think they were trying to get rid of the phone lines and just have an email address. But I tried emailing Model Space over the tank and didn't get a reply from them at all. I emailed D'Agostini because if people don't know, D'Agostini own Model Space. It's just a subsequent company of theirs.
Is it like a sister company, basically?
Yeah. Now, I got an email off D'Agostini saying, we've received your email and it will be dealt with within 2 days. Never received anything at all. So I ended up ringing him and found out what it was. I was paying for it by card. And basically, I got sent out a new card. And basically, they were still taking it from the old card. So we updated the information and it's all sorted now. Yeah, and the good news is I did sign up for the tank for over 2 years because I thought it was like every model, you still get your parts every month. But what it is with the tank, there's only 12 packs and basically you would get one every other month, basically. So I've just send me one every month. So hopefully I can build this quicker and coincide with Adrian building his tank on his channel.
I know
and plus you receive pack 12 on the 23rd month, but you still had to pay it on the 24th month.
Right. So yeah, so that's hopefully going to get sorted. And then I've had £90 out this week for Ecto and X-Wing, so I'm waiting for them coming anyway.
That shouldn't take long now.
Yeah.
Normally, 2 days normally get them.
I'm just waiting for this certain thing for the certain thing in a foreign place affecting the partworks.
Let's hope it doesn't. Let's hope it doesn't.
Fleetwood's affected, isn't it?
Yeah. So let's hope it doesn't.
So I'll just go back to the chat. We'll catch up with that.
Get drunk away tonight.
Oh, Dave said good evening, everyone.
Yeah, I did. Good evening.
Yeah, what it is now on YouTube is, and I think we found this out last night. If you say in the live comments, if you're in a live with somebody or whatever, and you say, come and click here and join my channel, it'll actually go to the host to moderate it. So
I never can do
that now.
No, right.
YouTube is getting so ridiculous with the rules. Unbelievable.
So say Chris or Adrian, all you have to do then is just put good evening, hi all. Don't put anything about a channel in. And then anybody who wants to join, click on that comment and that will take you to their channel and you can subscribe.
Because if you're on YouTube, basically on your computer, just click on the 3 dots and basically you can click on there and you can actually then open a tab. Basically, there you go, you've gone to their channel.
Yeah.
Like we all love, we all like the thumbs up, guys, and the share and subscribe.
Yeah.
Means a lot.
If I didn't share and subscribe to other people by doing this, I wouldn't have met you guys.
Yeah.
No,
That's right.
that's how we
Yeah.
yeah.
It worked. It really worked. P40F20, my favourite aeroplane. So that was an aeroplane.
Oh.
Curtis P-40F.
Oh, I've never seen that before. That's Dave's favourite aeroplane as well.
No, it's
off stream. So next chat, Yorkshire. Oh, thanks Chris for the subscribing.
Yeah, no problem. Like, share, subscribe to me as well, because that's what I'll do to everyone.
Yeah. Dave Milne.
Dave Milne, how are you?
Evening, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Last comment for now, Verwayne. Hi all.
Yeah, hi Verwayne.
Hi, Verwayne.
Bye-bye.
Right, so Dave's been shopping today, so I'm going to put him on full screen. Let me just hide this comment, and then he can show you what he's been buying and what he's going to use it for. So
yeah, getting a preview now on my Sunday night show, aren't you? So
yeah,
a little preview. It came up last night actually. We was talking about the little tiny NM screws, little red NM screws that you screw the top roof section on the routemaster. We had a few suggestions what we could do, because I need to paint them. I need to paint them other than red, because me and my wife were painting both of our buses different colours to what the London Transport buses normally are. So her roof is going to be cream and my roof is going to be dark blue. So obviously the little red screws that we get to act as rivets across the roof to hold the roof down all the way along the roof, they will be red. So how do I get across painting them? The very, very tiny little screws. So I did think about painting them individually, you know, but you can imagine probably about 150, 250 screws, little screws. I'd end up with my eyes going that way. So, so obviously, by the time I finished, so obviously a suggestion was made. I think it was Mark Modz here. He said, what about plasticine? So we had a look on the internet there and then, and we found some plasticine. And I thought, I'm sure we can do better than that. Anyway, my wife, when I came off the stream, she says, we'll have a look in Boise's tomorrow. And today we've been to Boise's in Goal. And lo and behold, what have we found? Some plasticine. Look at that. Plasticine. And the idea is that we're going to stick these screws threaded into the plasticine all the way along, 150, 250 screws, however many, and then just spray them with a spray can. And job's going to be a good one, all being well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to spray them with a spray can. Then we're going to let them to dry, and that's the key point. Leave them to dry. Leave them to harden off. And then when we're going to screw them in, you may take a little bit of paint off each one, but at least you won't be painting the whole screw. You'll just be painting perhaps in the centre of them. A little dab of paint in each of the centres. So that's what we're going to use, Chris. Just a minute, Chris. So that's what we're going to use, and it's plasticine. And so thanks ever so much for that suggestion, Mark. It's only just normal kids plasticine, and I can stick the screws in there. Job's going to be a good one, isn't it? Also on the stream last night, there were suggestions of screwdrivers. At the moment, we're using Harchette screwdrivers, and Harchette screwdrivers get a little bit tiresome on the hands, especially when you're screwing loads and loads of screws in. And so you get different screwdrivers with different partworks, as you well know. And one of our subscribers, and I think you might be watching now, Fleetwood J, he suggested that we get the Silverline screwdrivers that's advertised on the net, the Silverland screwdrivers, and he recommended them. And unbeknown to me, last night while the stream was going ahead, Christine was on the computer and she ordered me. Yes, she did. She ordered me some Silverland screwdrivers, and they came today. How's about that then, guys? So,
Wow.
So I'm really, really over the moon, and that's a little snippet for tomorrow. Sunday night. My stream's on Sunday night. Well, I've got the airtime. Sunday night at 8 o'clock on my channel. We're going to give you an update on our buses, and we're going to look at a radio-controlled model aeroplane that's only partly built. It's radio-controlled model aeroplane. It's a Lancaster. It's going to be a 90-inch wingspan Lancaster, and I've got the fuselage about built, and we'll show you some plans and we'll show you some pieces on that. But the main thing on my channel on Sunday night is an update on mine and Christine's buses. If you remember my stream last month, I said that I was going to, by hook or crook, catch Christine up to the issue she was at then. And let's see if I've done it or not. Let's see if I've actually caught her up. Join me on Sunday night on my channel at 8 o'clock to find out.
Just before you go, Dave, do you want to tell everybody about the hobby channel?
Right, okay, and we've got a new channel coming up very shortly, along with the Facebook group, and they call it the Hobby Show. The Hobby Show. It's all you'll see it when if you type in the Hobby Show. It's HOBBY, so hobby show, the Hobby Show, and we've got a YouTube channel and we've got a Facebook group. Please join. You're very, very welcome to join. If you've got a hobby, if you're diamond painting, like Mac's wife is, if you're collecting models, like the models you can see in the cabinet behind me, if you're building models, if you're good at baking, if you're doing some gardening, if you're collecting beer mats, if you're taking some photographs, if you're collecting train numbers, if you're doing any sort of hobby whatsoever, we would like you to join that hobby channel. And come along, join us, show us what your hobby is. Let's have a look and see what's coming along. We're going to give people airtime on that channel as well if they want it, and that's only if they want it, to show us what they're into. So if they're into collecting beer mats and the different sorts, or thimbles or something like that, it can be a man's hobby, a woman's hobby, it can be a teenager's hobby, it can be anything. And you're all welcome. Come along and join us on the hobby channel.
Right. Okay, I'll just go back to all of us. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, a few people have kicked off quite big on the hobby channel, especially the Facebook group. Got quite
the hobby show, yeah. Hobby show has,
70 members.
I am actually had a look today. I'm not actually running it. I'm not actually the main person to run it, but I am an admin, I do believe. But I haven't actually had chance to have a look today because I've been extremely busy. But I think there was about 70 or 80 members or so, I think, yeah. And it's only just started off as the Facebook group, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It started up on Saturday, didn't it? So it's less than a week and it's really thriving.
It's 40 on the hobby show. 40 members at the moment.
40, is it?
On the Facebook group?
40 members on the Facebook group. Chris, you wanted to ask me something, did you, Chris?
Yeah, the scripts, or are you going to paint them all, or are you going to just paint the heads?
I'm just going to paint the heads. That's all I need to paint, Chris.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing I was just wondering.
You don't see the screw, the threads, do you?
No, you don't see the shaft, no.
Well, they're bad enough to get in them red screws from what I've seen. Never mind painting them again. That's really going to make the threads hard to get in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the threads will be pushed into the plasticine, Chris. Because if you listen to what I told you, the threads will be pushed into the plasticine, and it'll only be the heads that's sticking out of the plasticine. And obviously, I only need to paint the heads then, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I see something else I watch.
I don't really know what Chris is thinking.
I don't know. Don't want to know.
Guys, we're just getting the laugh, so it's all right.
Yeah, I'll just catch up with chat. Let's have a look. P40F20, a P40 with a Milne engine used in North Africa, World War II.
Right. Excellent.
That'd be up your street, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Need a tank for that.
Yeah.
Am I right in saying that a very famous person crashed one once into a tennis court or something in America?
Quite never heard that story.
I think he was a film, television personality, and he crashed one recently. I could be wrong, but there you go. I think P40F20 will know.
Right. Though when I did the same for the screws for the seat.
Backside and
yeah, just pushed them into plasticine and sprayed them. Yeah.
Yeah. Dave Mills put dry brush screws went on the bus to replace paint loss through screwing them in.
Yeah. We'll be doing that. Yeah, we'll be doing
that.
And I think Yorkshire Crafter can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to see Dave's channel on Sunday to see this Lancaster. The Lancaster bomber is my favourite war aircraft over Spitfire, over everything.
Don't get your hopes up too much because it's only the fuselage, and I will be showing you some plans and the magazine that I originally saw this in 1984, I believe it was. So I'll be showing you all that. That's if I can fit it all on this table here, because obviously I'm going to have a couple of buses on here and some bits and pieces, and obviously we'll see what we can fit on, shall we?
I would have been 4 years old in 1984. I would 4 years old. I would have been. My God,
aren't you the lucky one? I'm not going to quite reveal how old I was.
Yeah.
I just posted something in the private chat. Can you move to the public chat, please?
Yeah.
That is the link to the Hobby Show YouTube channel.
Thank you, Adrian.
Thank
you, Adrian.
Legend.
I should have done that, Adrian. Thank you. So if anybody wants to join the Hobby Show, either the Facebook group or the YouTube channel, which should be coming live shortly, I've just said, please join the link that Mark's just shared, and that is the Hobby Show.
That's for the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. P40
Harrison Ford crashed de Havilland Beaver. Yeah, and I thought it was something similar, but I'm obviously wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Next one. Christine, say hi. Hi, Christine. We all need a Christine in his life.
Yeah, Christine.
We do.
She doesn't half organise us all.
Yeah,
she does. Yeah.
Yeah, but best to keep you on your toes, though.
Yeah. Keep what? Keep me on my toes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You need.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm so cream crackered tonight?
You've got crackers.
Yorkshire Craft has put hi, Christine, and then I'll show you that link up for the Hobby Show.
Yeah.
And there we go. There's a link for it.
Excellent.
So yeah, it's going to be good, but the routemaster's not going to finish till late August, is it? So
August,
no.
It's still got plenty of time on that routemaster.
Well, the thing is, Mark, I mean, the Hobby Show, people who still doing the routemaster can actually still join in on the hobby show, because it is, at the end of the day, it's a hobby. I know quite a few people that are still in the early stages of building the routemaster, so obviously they'll be welcome on the hobby show. And you know, there'll still be lots of people on there that have built routemasters that's going to be there for advice and help.
That's like me. I'm way behind on everyone else. So
yeah. Well, yeah. I know. There's quite a few, Chris.
Yeah. We'll be singing.
You've just done 66, haven't you, Chris?
Half, partly, yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Right, Beck's up late has said, hi Mark and hi all. Hi, Beck's up late.
Yeah, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
And last comment for now is, hi Julia, I'm just keeping an eye on them all. Yeah.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, Christine, if you need.
Where would we be without our women folk looking after us? I don't know where we'd be.
Well, we won't be the people we are.
No, we wouldn't. That's true.
You're just waiting for Chris to get himself sorted.
Yeah.
What?
Women folk, Chris.
Oh yeah, what's that?
You've fallen asleep again, haven't you?
No, I am listening. I just wondering what you want about me for.
No, we're on about Dave just saying we all need as women folk to keep us in check.
Oh.
So Chris needs somebody to keep him in check.
No, somebody needs to keep me in my toes.
Yeah, you do.
Let's have a look. Dave Milne, I have too many hobbies here.
Yeah.
Hi, Dave Milne. Didn't see you in there. Yeah, well, I think I'm with you, Dave, on that one. I've got too many hobbies, really. But it keeps us out of trouble. And I think the thing is that, you know, we diversified over the years. You know, believe it or not, I used to have real double-decker buses, you know, old ones, and used to take them to shows and everything. But obviously I can't now. I'm slightly disabled, so I can't get involved in that sort of thing. So I've got the next best thing. I've got models of them. And, you know, so I can still be involved, and I can still be involved in like Facebook groups and things like that. So obviously, you know, there's plenty of scope there to be involved in a different way.
Yeah. And how many Facebook groups, Dave, are you on?
More than 150.
God, that's more than me.
Yeah.
I was going through mine earlier today, and obviously to say that I'm going live tonight, and I'm losing track. I dread to think, Dave, how many you would lose track on.
Yeah.
But I mean, hobbies. I've got my models that I love doing. I've just set up my aquarium. Hopefully, going to get some fish for it on Saturday. I'm building a pond in the summer because obviously we've moved house and we're in this new house now. And yeah, all sorts on the go.
Mark, you need a piranha.
What?
A piranha would be right for you.
A piranha?
Yeah.
Actually, no, piranhas are pretty easy to keep, and they only ever attack if they sense blood. So you can actually, as long as you haven't cut yourself, you can actually put your hand in a piranha tank and they won't attack you.
You can.
So let's have a look. I've got a few more comments. Yeah, get them told, Christine. Yeah. She's like the mother of us all, is Christine. I'm finding out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Crazy guys.
He might pull another craft light out of his pocket.
Oh, you did.
Last night, Dave revealed that we were talking about tools that we use and magnifying glasses to help Chris because he has difficulties with putting the screws in. And Dave turns around and says, "Oh, I've got this wonderful magnifying." It's a sewing magnifying glass. And he was explaining it all to us. And I said to him, well, at least Christine knows where a magnifying glass is.
Yeah.
And she put on the bottom, yep. And then it out, does Dave, shows it at all, and then Christian, yep, that's the one. So
yeah, Dave, be careful now. You don't go on a rampage with that knife.
Go on a what?
A rampage. Just be careful.
Go on the rampage.
Oh, so look, Bexatlet, I'm trying to get the X-Wing build. Where can I get them? You can still sign up on Model Space.
Yeah,
I believe. Model Space. Yeah, you don't. With Model Space, you don't have a cut-off time.
No.
Not with like Hachette, where you have a number of weeks to subscribe to the model. Model Space, they have, because they're a big company, they have the ability to stockpile the issues, so you can sign up whenever you want. But it's not Model Space. You think it is, but it's not. It's actually D'Agostini that are doing this model. So you will need to go on the D'Agostini website and then click Build the X-Wing. And the parts are actually coming from Italy, would you believe? They're not coming from the UK. They are being sent by Italy. Now, you should be okay. I signed up for this last May, and we were only getting 2 issues a month. So where in this May we should be on to issue 50, this May will probably be top 20s, 30s, because they kept saying to us, you'll get 2 issues, start getting 4 issues. And then they kept extending it and extending it and extending it. To the point they said, right, once the subscription in the shops has caught up, then you'll start getting 5 issues a month. So this is the first one I've heard where you've actually got 5 issues a month. Well, 5 issues every 5 weeks coming.
Yeah.
So hopefully when you subscribe now, you'll be getting the full 5 issues as you sign up. And there are some nice free gifts as well in them.
I'm just going to disappear for 5 minutes and I'll be back shortly.
Okay, no problem, Dave.
Okay.
So yeah, go to D'Agostini and go onto the X-Wing and you'll be able to subscribe.
And he might get for that.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Dave Milne, D'Agostini. Oh dear. Why is that Dave Milne? So yeah, you'll have to explain why it's D'Agostini. Let's go to the next comment. I go sea fishing, so don't let me near your pond. No. You know what? I love fish. I love fish keeping and everything like that, but I'm not a fisherman. It doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
I've never been fishing, and it's just one of them things that never interests me at all. Let's have a look at the next comment. Nice to meet you. Hi, Alex. Hi to all. Enjoyed tonight's show. Thank you very much. This is my 3rd live now. So, yeah, it's I'm getting used to it a bit. It's just the continuous talking and whatnot. So I'm being helped out by some very nice YouTubers that are with me tonight. And let's have a look. The next one, actually, Matt, of a matter of curiosity, how many issues is the X-Wing? 100. Most D'Agostini and Model Space models are 100 issues. What's the tank, Adrian?
The tank is 65 issues over 12 packs of ACU. You sometimes get 5 issues and sometimes you get 6 issues.
Yeah. So, yeah, because the first one I got, I had 6 issues, 5 or 6 issues in it, I think.
No, 5 issues, and you should get 6 issues in pack 2.
Yeah. And then, obviously, I don't know, because I haven't had pack 3 yet since moving. I found out why that was after ringing up Model Space. So, yeah, the X-Wing is 100 issues. Like I said, it's 5 issues every 5 weeks. And it'll run. They've got either the normal subscriber or they've got the premium subscriber. And if you go for the premium subscriber, you get little bits of diorama to go with your X-Wing. I've actually got, let me just put myself on full screen. 2 seconds. So that is one completed wing of the X-Wing. Now, the worst bit about it is you do all the work on the engine and the detail, but that's all that's shown on it. Them little pipes. All the engine detail, which is really nice, and it looks really nice, is covered. Would you believe? And yeah, it's such a shame. Really is such a shame.
Problem is, like, people would actually describe me if they were head of the shop space. You think you can see actually, if someone built already a wing, you think actually I don't need that shoe. Don't have to buy that shoe. Oh, that shoe I don't have to buy because that's probably just put it in the aircraft.
Yeah. But it's got some weight to it. I will give it that. And but I was speaking to P40F20, and all we're doing is building wings one after the other. So I think it's 14 issues a wing or something like that. So it's going to be a bit boring for a while. I like doing all the wiring. That's the best bit for me.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next comment. Was answering Baz. What is that? Baz CC Kitten. Right. Okay. And let's have a look. Last comment for now is I just completed issue 64 of the X-Wing P40F20. Yeah, they're ahead of us in America. So,
even if you go to Modz base, you'll find there is a link there that you go to for the X-Wing.
Yeah. So yeah, it is a good build, but there's no gluing really of it. There's no some bits you have to sort of glue when they tell you not to, but they'll come off. So I've had to use a bit of glue, especially on them pipes that you could see. They were a bit of a nightmare to get in, but if you did it methodically and then put a bit of glue in, they stayed right in place. So yeah. P40 just F20 just commented again. And the next wing, issue 62 had the last piece for the 4th wing. So 62, I'll write that down actually. Then I know when I can start looking forward to doing the body of it. 62. So what are you doing on Friday, Adrian?
I am going to be doing Spitfire, issue 1 and issue 2.
Right. And is Dave's helping you with that one, isn't he?
Yeah, Dave said he'll be helping it.
Yeah. So look this one. Are you doing any other builds? Yes, I am. Part of it. So hang on. I got these out just in case anybody ever asks. So yeah, that's my tank so far. So yeah, that's the gun turret. And over here, get it, is the Ecto one that I'm also doing. So that's all I can really afford right now. I'd love to do Terminator or Spitfire, but I'm doing 3 and it's cost. So like everything else is, I can't justify money really for that. Well, we've all got a budget at the end of the day. So
you basically chose the ones you liked.
Yeah, but I regret not doing some now, if you know what I mean, Adrian. Like the Terminator. I regret probably not doing that because I was waiting out for the X-Wing, you see, because I knew that was going to be released. So my wife was saying to me, why don't you get it? Why don't you get the Terminator? I'm like, no, I know the X-Wing is going to be released. So I really want to, because I love Star Wars. So I wanted to concentrate on that. And now when I look at people's Terminators, I think, oh, really should have got that when she said so. So women are always right.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let's go to the next comment. Damien, you want me to help Adrian?
Well, I could have the both days on tomorrow. Well,
Yeah.
Dave said was going to help me. Oh, because then the invite if they're one of them's not free. Yes, Dave. Yes, so.
Well, I'll be watching, but I'll be moderating. So I'll be around, but we try Friday, Saturday night Friday night without the odd exception when Adrian's doing the tank. Me and my wife, it's the only time we actually sit down and do, watch something on TV and stuff, because we're both very busy. She has her hobbies, I have my hobbies, and yeah, so we always make the thing of, we actually discussed obviously doing the tank with Adrian, and she says, yeah, do the tank with Adrian, but Friday, Saturday night, that's kind of our time and stuff. So if somebody doesn't on Saturday night, I'd have to be watching it back the next day. So let's have a look. Dave Milne, I have issues 1 to 3 of the Spitfire. I didn't. Will the Wayne do his Spitfire today? The third one?
Yes.
And that was building the Rolls-Royce engine.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes.
And I couldn't understand why some of it was plastic and some of it was metal, which doesn't make no sense.
That's why they build gold sometimes.
Well, yeah.
It's probably detailed. Basically, it's probably easier to try and do it in plastic, and it is probably metal.
Right, yeah. Suppose if everything was in metal, it'd absolutely weigh a ton. A bit like the bus.
Yeah.
But the bus is plastic and metal.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, well, you think about the flooring. If all the flooring was metal, the seats were actual metal.
You probably
need the forklift to actually lift it up.
you believe you'd be on a bad time with that?
Chris has difficulties lifting his up, and he hasn't even got the top deck done yet.
Yeah, no, I'm finding it hard now.
I told him on Tuesday he needs to start bench pressing with it.
No, I was just waiting. You mean?
He's made his bed tonight.
Yeah, I did it earlier. Sorry.
Yeah, after me complaining at him. P40F20, I'm doing the Spitfire, Aston Martin DB5, and the Ecto 1. Wow. I think you're doing the X-Wing as well, aren't you, P40F20? So, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
What's that? Let's have a look. Next one. We're always right. Yeah. Okay. Unless there's one very rare occasion when I'm right. That's very rare, though. Very, very, very rare. So, let's go to the next one.
Have you missed me while I've been gone?
No, we haven't.
Dave.
No, of course not, Dave.
We haven't.
Of course we've missed you, Dave.
Oh, that's all right then.
Dave, when he was gone.
You was talking about me, was you? Was it all good?
No, it's all thumbs down.
Oh.
It was all dirty from Chris.
Yeah.
Let's look next at late. I'm trying to get the Ecto 1 build, but haven't got them yet. How long have you been waiting, Bexatlet? I can't really. I haven't heard any issues of people signing up for the Ecto 1.
You take up.
Not that I know of, but I know there's been a massive response to it. So they could be having difficulties getting people's issues out to them. It is going to be one of their popular builds, I think, a bit like the DeLorean. Yeah. And let's have a look. Dave Milne, been to work, so I have not seen it. Right. Let's go to the next comment. P40F20. You can get finer detail in plastic. So, yeah, what we're just saying, Dave, is why the Spitfire engine, issue 3, the engine is plastic and metal.
Right.
And I was saying, why can't it just be metal? But then, like P40F20 said, you can get finer detail in plastic.
Yes, you can. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
You can get finer detail in
Yeah, well, it'll be a nice engine, whatever, because obviously it'll be a Rolls-Royce Merlin.
Yeah. And the routemaster. So P40F20 is doing the Spitfire, the Aston Martin DB5, the Ecto 1, the X-Wing, and the routemaster. Wow.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's. I'd love to do that many builds.
Jesus.
I'd love to do that many. Honestly, but yeah, I'd love to know where I'd put them all though if I did them.
That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. Where do you put them?
What,
Yeah.
I mean, we've worked out where we're going to put ours. So
You could witness it.
Adrian,
Pardon, Mark?
what builds are you doing?
Well, I'm doing the bus. I'm doing the Terminator. I'm doing the Spitfire. Got one or two others basically, which I'll be probably building later.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
And Chris, you're doing the routemaster and the Jag, but you're holding out on the Jag for a while.
yeah, I just want to catch up with my bus like because it is neglected. Whoops. Right.
So look, P40F20. I'm retired. You know what? I'd probably do that many if I was retired.
Oh yeah, go yeah.
I had the money as well. It's all
Yeah.
It's all a lot of this. You know what? I could build a load of them, but it's cost.
yeah.
The one I do.
Sorry, Chris.
I want to do the Ghostbusters ambulance.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm hopeful. The reason why, if anybody wants to know why I haven't had a video out in quite a while, is because I've been reconfiguring all my cameras. I've been trying to make things a little bit better. One of my last videos I did was I painted the canopy of the X-Wing cockpit. Now, when I look back at the video, the newspaper I had underneath it was literally blending into it. It was really, the white balance was really, really bad on it. And I've also noticed when I use my cutting mat is the white balance on that. It's just making everything fuzzy. So I thought, right, I'm going to try and do something with the cameras. So I've literally changed the overhead camera for the builds. I've now got a close-up camera as well. And then I've also got a camera, which is the one I'm using right now, which is like a face-to-face camera, so I can do my introductions.
Yeah.
But the problem is because I'm new to the. I've done model. I started doing when the Millennium Falcon came out. That was my first ever one. But I'm new to recording in YouTube. I was trying to find the right software so I can record on the multiple cameras at the same time, which now I've discovered, which is OBS. But then I had some difficulty setting up all the cameras. So I've worked through all them gremlins, and I'm now at the stage where I can hit record, and I can, I can get everything out now. So I'm hoping for a good, fantastic weekend of getting some builds done after I've gone to buy some fish.
Yeah.
Oh, Max!
Max.
Put him on, Chris.
I will have
Do you want a biscuit, Max?
Let's have a look.
Oh, Max, dog.
Max! Yay! Hello, Max.
Yeah,
Hello, Max. You're a good boy. Hey?
Yeah.
You're a good boy, Max. What are you doing? Hey?
Exactly.
You're a good lad, aren't you?
He's all right. Yeah, he's
Keeping your own toes.
He's a good dog.
yeah. He's just I brought him in here for a minute.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
Yeah, labs, Labradors.
Yeah. Lovable, faithful.
How old is he, Chris?
4 this year.
For this year.
Yeah, Christmas time.
Right.
Right on then.
Good boy.
When I moved out when I was 18, I had a little Chihuahua cross Jack Russell that I rescued, and we lost her a few years ago, and I haven't really been able to commit to another dog since. So I keep looking for a dog because we've got a nice back garden where we are here. It's all nice and secured and stuff, so I think it'd be a nice addition. I don't know what my cats are going to think about it, but you know, my eldest cat, she was brought up round dogs.
Yeah.
Cat, the youngest cat, hasn't, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just do the chat before we come off because it's 5 to 9. Would you believe?
Aye.
Yeah.
Dave Milne, I'm building the routemaster, Spitfire, Terminator, helping build the Bismarck and the F20. Wow.
F40.
F40, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Some amazing people out there doing these builds. It really, it surprises me how big the partwork community actually is.
Yeah.
It really is. Let's have a look. Yorkshire Crafter, hi Max.
Yeah, that's my dog goes. Yeah.
And we've got Verwayne. I'm doing Spitfire, F40, camper van, and routemaster.
Wow. I like that camper van.
Yeah, I was just going to ask Verwayne, what is the camper van like? Because I'd like to do it, but it's probably one of these I'd do after I finish the tank.
Yeah.
I've sort of been looking at. I love VWs. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm a bug fan and a camper van fan. So it's one I'd love to. Yeah, I'd love to see how that actually is because I bet that is a good build to do.
Yeah.
Fleetwood considering it.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm sure Fleetwood's considering it.
It did actually start it.
Right. Let's have a look. P40F20. Oh, I probably picked up the wrong one. Here we go. I've also done the R2D2 and my son has done the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, cool.
My favourite build is the Millennium Falcon. I have, hands down, it was my first one I ever did. It was a baptism of fire doing it.
Yeah.
But I absolutely loved building it. I then started on the R2D2. I love doing that. I then did the Red Bull Racer and then the Hummer. Because as a kid, I loved nitro cars or electric remote control cars. And yeah, so they're the builds that are behind me. Behind here, all lit up with my LEDs.
Yeah, cool.
So let's go back to the last few comments and then we'll say goodbyes, guys. This is my son. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Gracias.
How is Oliver? I don't know how Oliver is. I have a clue. You're in the same room as him. Do not ask for my children, honestly. Dave Milne, let's have a look. Right. Camper van is cool. Love to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love to do it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
You should do a video.
Huh?
Verwayne, I have enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. These partworks are all enjoyable. You know.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. It's supposed to relax you. It's supposed to, give you some enjoyment. Let's have a look. Hang on. Just gonna try and catch up. Yeah, Verwayne's put good quality parts. They normally are, apart from when you get the odd screw that breaks.
Oh, yeah. Would you
Say
ever
the wiring on the routemaster's not that cracky.
No.
Let's have a look. Dave Milne, I've done the R2D2, Falcon, DB7 and Mustang. Wow. That must be the Shelby Mustang.
Yeah.
So, and last one. Christine, have you looked at diamond paintings? Oh, I don't know. Dave, has she been looking at diamond paintings?
Yes, she has. Yes, she has. And I do believe she's actually bought one. So, only a small one. Only a small one. But yeah, she's going to have a look at them seriously and try and get into them.
Right. Yeah, apparently they can lower your blood pressure and stuff like that. They're quite therapeutic. I can't do them because I ain't got the eyesight or the patience. Yeah. And we have this rule in my house is I don't involve in her crafts. She doesn't involve in mine. So,
yeah.
Right, guys. Well, it's nearly 9 o'clock. I think that's it for tonight. Adrian, have you got anything to say?
No, I think everything being said.
You're live tonight at 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Chris, have you anything?
You what?
You got anything to say before we go?
No, none is fine.
No. Okay, Dave.
Okay, well, I'll just say thanks for inviting us tonight, Mark. Sorry I had to disappear for 5 minutes, and it's been a cracking night. Thanks ever so much. I've enjoyed it, and it looks like everybody in the chat's enjoyed it too. And I know you guests have enjoyed it. And we've had a bit of a laugh, and we've put the world to rights, haven't we? And thanks once again for joining us. Join Adrian tomorrow night for his stream. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on his channel, Adrian Langley, and I think you can find his channel in the chat. When you hover above his name, it'll come up against his channel. And then I don't think there's anything Saturday, but have a look about the channels and see if there is. And then Sunday, it's me at 8 o'clock on my channel, and you'll find my channel exactly the same in the chat. You'll find it over my name. So we'd love to see you there. So thanks everyone, and good night.
Right, good night. I'll just go to full screen.
It's me at 8 o'clock on my channel.
Right, so thank you for everybody who's joined us tonight, who's joined in the chat, and all my guests, Adrian, Dave Say, and Chris Davies. You guys are legends. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for letting me into your groups, guys, as well. It's been a real good thing that you've done for me, and it's really helped me out a lot in trying to grow my channel. And just my final thoughts, everybody, is be nice to everybody, be respectful, and, you know, do a nice thing every day. And if you can do that, then you maybe left the world a better place. So good night, everybody. I'll speak to you all later. Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye now.
Yes, end broadcast.